Hi, hello, greetings to you all. Welcome to this session number 3, Emerging Trends in Accounting. I am VPN Murthy. Today I am going to speak about the burgeoning topic of the day, that is the cloud computing. In this session, I am going to speak about the meaning and definition of cloud computing, its characteristics, objectives and types. First of all, before heading towards cloud computing, we shall just see how the computing were being done in the past. For any computing for that matter in the past, we need software, and that software is to be installed either in the local server in an organization or in a particular computer or personal computer or desktop or laptop. That was the thing, but the thing is in the past. Now things have changed. Things have completely changed with the advent of internet. Internet has changed the life of many people and organizations as well. So we shall see the cloud computing model can be simply defined as the storage, processing and use of data to be accessed over the internet on a different location computer. The meaning is very simple. Cloud computing is all about the storage of data somewhere in the remote location. The stored data can be accessed anytime, anywhere for the purpose of processing it, for the purpose of using the data. But the main thing which helps to access the data that is being stored in a remote corner is the internet. With the help of internet, the cloud computing is gaining prominence in the digitalized era. All the organization, as has been said, is being transformed digitally. But the process of digitalization is gained momentum because of cloud computing. Even a micro industry can access SaaS, software as a service, under cloud computing platform, thereby digitalize its services. Therefore, cloud computing is here to stay. What is the definition given by the National Institute of Standards and Technology? It defines cloud computing as a model for enabling ubiquitous, convenient, on-demand network access to a shared pool of configurable computing resources. Example: networks, servers, storage, applications and services that can be rapidly provisioned and released with minimal management efforts or service provider interaction. What is this all about? So it is a model which helps to avail the services anytime and anywhere. That's why it's called ubiquitous. It's like omnipresent. It's everywhere. It's all pervasive. And it is more convenient. It is not hard nut to crack. It is more convenient to access. Just by having a user ID and password, one can access the information, necessary information, requisite information on demand. Whenever there is a demand, it's not like that, you will be out of the station, and if you want any information to be retrieved, if it is stored in a local server or in a particular PC, then you will not be having the convenience of using the data because you are already out of the area where the data is being stored. So Cloud computing will help on-demand service. It will also give access to the network, wherein lot of services is being offered. The services are kind of networks. They are going to give the servers for storing your data. They are going to give you softwares, applications, and also other services. The best example you might have seen, you all have applied your application for admitting to degree using UUCMS. And many of you were not able to upload images of your signature, mark sheets of SSLC, PUC, and your photographs. What have you done? You have resized it using app downloaded through Google Play Store, or else you might have done it online, wherein you upload an image to resize it, to compress to the required size. So how is that possible? That is possible because of cloud computing, guys. Therefore, cloud computing is gonna transform the way we think and act. So what are its characteristics? What are its characteristics? So the characteristics is it helps in resource pooling. The provider abstracts resources and collects them into a pool, portions of which can be allocated to different consumers. See, you have lot of resources, but all these resources, if it is to be available for you anytime, anywhere, you have to pool those resources in particular server. If your server is not that large enough, big enough to store all your resources, you can hire the cloud computing services. Amazon Web Services is one such service. IBM and Microsoft is also having such services. We have many more cloud computing services that are being offered in the market. So you can resource all those. You can pool all those resources at one particular place and use it whenever you require. The next is on-demand self-service. Whenever you require, you need to depend again on some third person to access your resources. You can do it by yourself by having your user ID and password. And next is no direct physical access. Of course, there will not be any physical access. It will be available over a network. Server will be remotely placed in some remote area. But with the help of internet, you can access the information. Information is all about the data that is being stored in the server. Rapid elasticity allows customers to expand or contract the resources they use from the pool, thereby enabling them to match resource consumption with the demand. What is this? Elasticity, in the sense, the ability to either increase or decrease the usage of resources. Sometimes you require more information, you can log in for more information. Sometimes the information you require is not that large. You may restrict yourself to the resources which you are looking for, and you can use those resources from the pool available, and then the consumption will depend upon your demand. The next is measured services. So whatever the services you are availing, it will be charged only user basis. Only charges you are paying is upon the use that you have made. It's not charged arbitrarily. It will be charged according to the usage. So what are the key objectives of moving to the cloud? Financial management. See, financial management. So the first thing is you have to reduce the cost. The financial management main or the prime objective is to reduce the cost, bring in more efficiency and effectiveness. That is possible with the economy of scale. The economy of scale can be achieved with the help of cloud computing, wherein you can analyze larger data with the help of big data analytics and derive the necessary information required. That is possible with the help of cloud computing. It will help to increase the capitalization. It will help to increase the HR benefits. So what is that? With the help of cloud computing, you can hire people from anywhere in the world. You will have the benefit of hiring the best available expertise from across the globe. Cloud computing helps that because you can give access to the information to the person appointed in the other corner of the globe, and thereby we can avail his services. It will also help to give proper training to the employee. It will help to the project management. It will help to have low maintenance cost on the project. The reason is it is being used as a service. You need not to invest more upon it. You can avail the expertise service. The entire thing will be stored in some third-party server. You need not to maintain that server for that matter. Therefore, there will be a low maintenance cost. Next is business management. It will help to increase the flexibility and scalability. So flexibility, whenever you require to increase the activity, you can hire more number of resources because all the resources will be pooled in a particular server. And also you can increase the scalability. Either you can increase or decrease depending upon your requirement. And it will have fast response to changes. Since their job or their main activity itself is providing services remotely, they will be on tenterhooks to provide you the advanced technology. So whenever there is a change in the technology, again you need not to invest in new resources. Since you are hiring it, the third party who is giving that service will be worrying about implementing advanced technology. So you will be worry free and you can use the most advanced technology. So what are the technology we do have? It's a public cloud computing services from vendors that can be accessed across the internet or a private network using systems in one or more data centers shared among multiple customers with varying degrees of data privacy control. So the public cloud is, as I said, your image resizing is one such cloud computing which is public. It is available for everyone and anyone. Next is private cloud. So wherein the computing architectures modeled after public clouds, yet built, managed and used internally by an enterprise. For example, any organization which is having its branches across the globe, then it need not to install server in every part of its existence. It can have one server at a particular place and give access to all the branches across the globe. Thereby, it is providing the necessary services. That's called the private cloud. The hybrid cloud, it's a combination wherein a mix of vendor cloud services like public cloud, internal cloud computing architectures like private cloud, and also some other IT infrastructure. So this will give the best of breed technologies to meet specific needs. So this kind of services is being utilized by micro enterprises. It is also used by most of the MNCs, wherein they also use public enterprises and also develop their own computing architectures. The next is community cloud. The cloud infrastructure is shared by several organizations and supports a specific community that has shared concerns. For example, mission, objectives, security requirements, policy, and compliance considerations. It may be managed by the organizations or a third party and may exist on premise or off premise. So what is this? So community cloud is the infrastructure shared by several organizations. They'll have a consortium, they will have a group whereby they develop the infrastructure and will be utilized by all the organizations in the group. So that is all about the cloud computing. Thank you for watching this. Thank you all.